Note about Team 1. We're not going to see Bones Highland and Josh Primo out of Alabama. They played yesterday, played very well. Primo had 7.6 rebounds. Bones Highland, 17.6 rebounds. Both those guys not going today for Team 1. And here we go. The final day of scrimmages. Excuse me, apologize. Team 1 is in black. Team 3 is in white.
Boy, the perimeter shooting, Matthew Hurt taking that three. He really struggled yesterday shooting the ball and started today with a miss.
Joe Wieskamp out of Iowa, picking up,
always catches it, ready to shoot.
A.J. Lawson starts off with a jumper.
Let's watch how he moves without the basketball. When he catches it, his hip level is nice and low, allowing him to be able to
same action and then spaces to the corner. But he's a player. I really like him.
Yes.
Hurt looking to be more aggressive today. Knocks down his first shot.
Into his shooting pocket quickly, and he reminds you a little bit, not with his play, but his shooting motion of the way Larry Bird, got it up into his shooting pocket. And he's got a really good, Matthew Hurt does, really good, especially when he's open, he has to take it.
Yes. Dacia Nix with the turnover. Black team going the other way. Alley-oop on top. Okay. Showing off the bungees. Moses Wright.
Moses Wright was very active yesterday on the offensive glass, done a great job of rolling to the basket, and he's a tremendous lock.
Right there behind him in case the basketball too high. You don't usually see two guys going after the same alley-oop.
How about A.J. Lawson? He has been
the pace of the black team and the amount of communication today early has really been impressive.
Ooh. Doesn't it seem like guys after the
rough outing? And here you can see the last pass. Watch David Duke behind number 17. Like, wait a minute. Go a little insurance policy.
Right. Fake to his right and then getting to his left hand down the lane. He was pretty impressive yesterday as well.
That's fake.
David Duke off the mark. Ooh. Jericho's.
On your point about if he continues to, he really needs to continue to run the floor. He can defend, rebound, block shots, and finish. But that added dimension of really running the floor, I think will really help. He had 4 rebounds, a couple of block shots.
Yeah. And Jay, even on that possession.
Hurt looks like a different player from yesterday.
To have success in the playoffs, you have to be strong on both sides of the ball, so that's what we're striving towards.
Thomas J. Billis, again, congratulations on a spectacular year. I wanted to get a player evaluation from you. You coached one of our colleagues, Paul Biancardi. What kind of a player was? I need strict honesty here. You can't pull any punches.
Well, Jay, you know that saying, slow and steady wins the race, and he was plenty slow.
Coach John Striffen again. All right, as a diehard Knicks fan, I know how crazy
conduct an event like this. It's perfect. You couldn't ask for anything any better.
So you've had a close eye on some of the players. You got 2 picks in the first round.
Move back, or you trade out. So we're just trying to get a handle on it. I love coming here to the opportunity to sit down and interview with players. You get to know them a lot better. So you're still gathering. They've gotten used to this environment. I think the agents are doing a good job of preparing them. And you're also doing a lot more research. So you're talking.
Take a look at David Duke out of Providence.
He's got a little ball screen up top, and Marcus Zagorowski unable to stay in front. Ochai Agbaji almost set a screen on him, and David Duke elevated. Remember, he got passed up on that, but top 5 picks are most likely to be first-year players.
Jericho Sims, he's been really active, showing it. Team 1's up by 10, about under 7 minutes to play here in the first half. Nice 3. David Duke.
David Duke was 2 of 10 from the field.
Enough playmakers to be able to create their own shot and be able to get in the lane, draw a couple, and then be able to make that next pass. They've struggled with that.
You heard from Duke, picks up a rebound there. He's been active on the offensive side. 3 of 5 from the floor. He's got 7 points. They're trying to decide if to go to school or go to the G League Ignite. Who do you think is the right fit for that G League Ignite team?
What players?
Let's see if Team 3 can mount a comeback here. Team 1 will start with the ball. And a knockdown jumper for Julian Champagny at a St. John.
Inside to Moses Wright, who can draw a double team and can free up some shooters on the weak side of the floor to make up for the fact that they don't have a lot of playmakers out there.
And when he got on top, he really did a nice job of reading that.
Backdoor cut, McKinley Wright off the glass with the left. Nicely done.
Another really good
Defense has been pretty good. Great back cut by McKinley Wright, and a terrific finish and a creative one over size.
Yeah, anytime you as a defender, you get the ball dribbled at you, you have a tendency to...
Dacia Nix inside, the dump off, and the finish by Ariel. Watson, tiny little bully ball. He's going to throw it away, though.
You know, when that double team came over, the white team just didn't attack it as quickly as you need to. Allowed the defense.
Scotty Lewis trying to find an angle. Ooh, tough finish.
Missed an opportunity when he pitches ahead to him in transition to take Moses Wright off the dribble right away, but able to make a tough shot over the top.
And this is what Champagny can do at St.
Watch these two teams play on their offensive end. The ease of shot that the black team's getting is so much different. Like the white team is just tough shot after tough shot, and that's why they're shooting 30 ranked player in his high school class, which included Cade Cunningham and Evan Mobley. So you're talking about 3 guys.
To continue to improve as a shooter, which increases value even more.
And it's interesting how many good defenders there are on that list. You know, Davion Mitchell and Mike Schmitz do such a great job of breaking those players down in their evaluations, their mock drafts.
Get up.
Why didn't DJ Stewart try to block that one?
Business decision right there. A.J. Lawson out of South Carolina. Joe Wieskamp with the answer to the 3. Matthew Hurt, one dribble pull-up jumper. Looking smooth.
You on the weak side, can you catch it at the 3-point line, be a threat to knock down the 3, but be able to use 1 or 2 dribbles to get into your pull-up game as well? And that's where I think the value, a lot of value that Matthew Hurt brings to the game.
Yeah, he can stretch a defense.
White team trying to push with Zegarowski. Nice dish to Wieskamp. And Team 3 starting to get something.
I'm a big fish guy. Anytime I get a chance, get some downtime, I'm fishing with each other.
That could be pretty cool.
We have a fishing and golf outing.
I love it.
Guys would be showing off.
Right?
The way he passes the ball, the fact that he can handle and pass, I think he will improve his shooting, but his overall versatility at both ends of the floor makes sense.
Yeah, and we saw it at the high school level at Sierra Canyon, even prior to that, getting buckets really at all 3 levels. And want to break down your game and your ability to
No, it's a lot of good scorers in the league, but those are just my main guys who I watch all the time.
So we're gonna break down your game here, and we're gonna look at.
Well, he had a difficult freshman year. He's plagued by inconsistency. It was certainly difficult.
So much better. They're rotating, anticipating, and able to get some easy shots out in transition. And I thought the half-court execution.
Oh, my goodness!
Play of the day.
We will be back after this. Look.
Now, what was that vertical measured at?
Right?
Come on, man.
Oh, my gosh. Jake, did you see his hand? His hand at the rim?
I did. I do that on my Nerf hoop at home, but that's about it. Wow. That Jericho Sims is going to play in the NBA. And, you can talk about, he's not an offensive player, so what? He can run, rebound, and make plays.
Jericho Sims just showing off. 18.6 rebounds. And an alley-oop on somebody's head.
Christopher, I thought, really separated himself from some of the perimeter players yesterday. This is perfectly suited for a guy like him. Up and down, he's explosive off the floor, can create his own shot in the mid-range, can knock down the three. I'd like to see him be able to back up what he did yesterday. He was fantastic.
Team 2 coming out in the black unis, Team 4 in the white.
Email from Linda Schultz yesterday. My left vocal cord was feeling a little raw. I thought about taking the day off.
Yeah, I figured since he didn't play in the combine in 1992, something quickly. 24 seconds, not a lot of time.
Oh, get that out of here. Kessler Edwards. And then on the other.
Fouled 5 times.
It's a great block there by Kessler Edwards out of Pepperdine. 6'8", can play multiple positions, and this is the Greg Brown that we want to see. Using the
NBA Draft Combine was Kessler Edwards' teammate Colby Ross, one of the best guards ever in the West Coast Conference. And there's Greg Brown. I mean,
He's going hard. He's opening minutes already.
That's a good kind of winded. Nobody boxes him out. He just goes right over the top from the.
Both teams have won 8 of 10. Coverage starts at 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific. Quentin Grimes just checked into the ball. Well, Miles McBride, we appreciate you spending some time with us. Good luck with the draft coming up.
Oh, great cut by Quentin Grimes. And a beautiful pass by not over it.
McCord Maker out of Howard just checked into the game, missed that corner jump shot. Mobley going through the lane and one.
See, playing alongside his younger brother Evan. Good jump stop there, and he just cut right behind.
Hauser, pull up, jumper, switch.
Mostly because it does go in.
Quentin Grimes, show him what you got.
I was really impressed with him. I thought defensively, especially on ball screens, he was doing a really nice job of making that guard turn, stepping out hard. I'd like to see him continue that today.
Cada. Hauser with a pull-up 3.
Does not take him long to get it up, get that shot off.
Maker stays with it, with the.
That's pretty impressive.
Watch this second jump. Just goes up
throughout the NCAA tournament.
Washington with the turnover. White team with numbers. Mobley on the break and the finger roll.
The smart.
Big man showing he's got some handles as well. Roll it in there.
I was hoping he'd throw the
warm-ups, just getting his chin on the rim. I told him he needs to dunk everything tonight. And we surprised with what he was able to do. I mean, I shouldn't have been because I'd seen it, but it was crazy to see. Always active. He's never going to stop moving, so you just got to keep moving with him. Got to make him a little bit uncomfortable, make him put it on the floor, but he's really good at making it.
Been studying as you prepare for the next level.
The main two have been Bradley Beal and Devin Booker. I've been getting a lot of help. How many ways can you get to your spots? How many ways can you get to the elbow? How many ways can you get to the midpoint? Just being able to get to your spots in many different ways of your reads, and that's what's really fun about it.
Hey, Josh, this is LaFonso Ellis. Congratulations on a good year.
Thank you.
Hey, Josh, your sister Keisha, 12 years old only from the foul line. Who's winning?
It's me. She knows that. She won't even play me anymore. She refuses. She knows that. You know that, Keisha.
How much he values our relationship that he would take me there.
More importantly, who paid?
Actually, he did. And now, Fonz, this one actually was interesting. So.
How about Greg Brown from Texas? Get up.
We told him that's what we wanted to see from him, and he delivered.
Got to show off at the end.
I've known him. He took out a Canadian $5 bill and he handed it to me and he said, "Tear it in half." I'm like, "Why would I tear money in half?" He goes, "Tear it in half." You cannot tear Canadian, and the atmosphere is going to be back to what we expect. There'll be fans in the stands and prospects there, so the draftees will actually be there.
People underestimate how his ability to be able to pick up 94 feet. Because remember, in the NBA, you only have 24 seconds, right? And if you can turn at the 14-second mark, that's valuable time that's been eaten up off the clock that can throw off the rhythm of an offense.
Yeah, I mean, I think Davion Mitchell's a top 5 prospect.
Yeah.
And because of his ability to guard, play the point, he can knock down perimeter shots, and he's got another gear. His burst getting to the basket, which he showed all year long, is really impressive. And then Corey Kispert from Gonzaga, I think those two guys as upperclassmen, I think will be the first 2 upperclassmen off the board.
Yeah.
Dwayne Washington knocks down a 3.
The in-ball screen situation is to get to his pull-up. You go under, he shoots it from 3. And then his ability to play off the basketball is Dwayne Washington.
Another turnover. Black squad going the other way. Wiggins, nice finish.
Been shooting the ball particularly well since he's been here, but doing some other things.
Wow. What a crossover, getting to the rack.
Second day, where his legs are probably a little heavy. His decision-making has been superb.
Okay, Keita, we see you.
And to reach around, knock it away, and take it the other way. That was a great play by Neemias Keita.
Washington to dump off to Hauser.
Good job by Hauser.
Oh, we had him at the top of the key.
Those things all the time. He just played that with really good pace.
Grind, quick trigger. I mean, how do you go from the floor? Almost came up with a steal. 3 in the corner. I mean,
He's putting up.
Can't go underneath the screen on him. Nice little step back against a good defender in Austin Reeves.
Guys like Donovan and CP, the guys I also watch too, and Drew Holiday, of course. I never got.
Davion, appreciate you taking the time.
No, thank you guys for having me.
all right, Mike, appreciate that. Good stuff. A lot of young guys are mentioned for Team 4. Christopher.
Couple days too is the unselfishness of the guys out there on the floor. Because Jay, in a situation like this, you could be about getting yours because you think that'll raise your draft stock. But the guys have been really.
Oh, Ray Kwon, great. Get up. Kind of lit.
He's got the entire package. I mean, he's so good off the dribble with either his right or his left hand. Can knock down the 3 ball. You can play him as a...
Just made Raekwon Gray some money, I'll tell you that. Juzang knocks down the 3.
Kessler Edwards showing some versatility defensively. Really good cut by
Mamu Kelashvili with the right hand over the out.
pursue your education while you're developing, but there are a few more restrictions on you when you're in school as to how much you can practice. NBA game. You know, it's the NBA's rules. You got NBA coaches playing against fellow sort of NBA prospects. So it's just a question of where you'd rather do your development. I'm as good as that guy.
Right.
Could you imagine if guys were leaving early and you'd be comparing yourself? Well, wait a minute, I was as good as that guy in high school. It's a totally different environment these players have grown up in.
Quentin Grimes with the blow by. He's got 21 points.
Good pass.
Juzang finishes.
That people don't... Jeff Hornacek was incredible. That dude could get buckets.
12-point game, under 7 to go here. Christopher! Wow!
He liked that matchup when he got the switch. Took Maker and was behind the back pass. He threw a little while ago. A lot of guys can throw the behind the back pass and turn it over. Not many guys can do this.
Maker's got to go try to block that.
Trey Murphy from Virginia.
That's the problem this year for a number of projected second rounders is the number. It's kind of like a golf leaderboard. You're like, dude, I was open right away.
As you know,
Okay, I see you open. Let's see if we
all
can.
guards necessary evils for that very reason.
Christopher's got 12
Nice
points now.
tackling.
And Washington just continues to go downhill.
Sweep that one in with his left hand.
Up top with the lob.
Really
Greg
nice.
Brown.
Jason Preston's just set a back screen. He set a little cross screen to get a big guy in the low post Maker, and then, boy, that was behind his head. Still got it.
Yes.
Pretty impressive.
Wow. I could see that again.
Wow.
That was a good job by Washington, who's being guarded by Preston to set that screen.
Wiggins lifts defenders with the left. Was that enough?
Aaron Wiggins, a little between the legs, able to push it through between two defenders, and with that length.
3 minutes to play in the final scrimmage here in this combine. For 6 of 9 from downtown.
In a variety of ways.
Ooh, Edwards with some bounce.
Not yet reliable, and it needs to be, because he does so many other great things.
Grimes, take 2. Give me that.
He's not going to miss 2 in a row off the offensive rebound. The best time to shoot a 3 on any level.
Washington said, don't forget about me. I can do it too. Guys really are moving the ball out here. Preston to the rack.
Nice.
Mobley with the tip dunk.
Isaiah Mobley's having himself a day. 16 points in this game.
6 of 9 from the floor.
Whether there's a player here that's going to jump into the first round. I think the draft's too deep for that, in my view. But clearly Quentin Grimes has helped himself.
Under a minute to play. Champagny knocks down the 3.
What is that, 17 points for him now?
That's right. Champagny's got 17, 7 of 13 from the floor.
Aaron Wiggins, that in spurts at Maryland can absolutely at times take over the game on the offensive end.
Wiggins has 14, running the floor, but it's broken up. White team has numbers. Gray's going to hold it up. Mobley, wide open for the jam.
Well, Isaiah Mobley
Assists today.
Yeah, so it's 16 in 2 days. It's pretty solid.
And that'll do it. Team 4 picks up the 101-94 victory in the final scrimmage here of the 2021 NBA Draft Combine.